I am a full grown adult, and I'm still walking on eggshells and trying to make sure that what I do in my adult life does not offend her. I think it's so unfair that as careful and respectful and calculated I was, I am still found to be the one to blame. I first want to start by saying this video is extremely hard for me to make because I feel once again that I have to censor and hold back how I really feel on the inside. I'm going to try my best not to do that, all while remaining respectful, humble, and upholding the promise I made to myself and to God. So that's a lot. I don't want to feel tense and like I have to hide things or cover anything up. I was raised to be respectful. I feel like I'm not even talking or saying what I want to anymore. Like, it feels like I'm back in a box. Honestly, it feels like now I'm right back where I was 6 months ago, having to censor every single thing I say. You can tell by the way I carry myself, on the internet, publicly. You can tell that my mama didn't play. I am a full grown adult, and I'm still walking on eggshells and trying to make sure that what I do in my adult life does not offend her and it doesn't put us in a bad place. It's hurting me that something I meant to be positive and something I meant for to talk about me and be about me, it is still somehow becoming about her. And I'm not going to say somehow, because I can tell you exactly why it became this way. Somebody in the comments said that you talking in circles. What you acting like you scared or something. Yes, I am. I don't like doing things to upset my mother. I don't. Even at this grown age, I'm trying to get out of it, just knowing that we're already separated. And on top of that, I'm doing something new, something that for so long, like we were secretive and private for so long. And when I finally step out, this is the outcome I get. This is not encouraging, but I'm trying to keep my head on straight because I feel terrible. Even in my adulthood, I don't like upsetting my mother. I don't like not having her approval. And that is something I'm trying to navigate out of in my adulthood. We all have to grow up someday, and we all have to start living for ourselves and not for other people. I think it's so unfair that as careful and respectful and calculated I was, I am still found to be the one to blame. I'm still feeling this weight that now I have to be quiet and dilute myself and hide my true feelings and sharing what I'm going, not even what I'm going through with her, but what I'm going through by myself. This, my whole life, my life has changed. So you telling me that even after I am an adult, I'm fully an adult, and you're telling me that even after being an adult, even after separating from the life that I had before, I still have to operate the same way I was operating back then? The last videos that you've been getting from me, I had let it down. Like I felt so good. It felt like I could just wake up, record, post, and go. But now it feels like I have to calculate every single step. Like every single word I say, I have to carefully calculate it. And it's not a good feeling. I am realizing that as an adult, I'm not going to have her approval in everything that I do. People who are older than me, you probably learned this a long time ago. Parents, sometimes they don't approve of your hair. Sometimes they don't approve of your clothes. Sometimes they don't approve of the decisions you make, the people you date, even the career that you choose. It hurts me when I know that she's upset with me. And because of how things are unfolding, she is upset. I was never, ever, 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 never was, never will. I was never trying to paint her in a bad light. That was not my intention, not subtly, not intentionally, ever, ever. I wanted to share me navigating a difficult moment in the most honest and respectful way that I could. Anyone who knows me knows that my mother did not play when it came to discipline. She didn't raise me spoiled to have my way and throw a fit to get this and throw a fit to get that. No, she didn't raise me like that. She didn't play that. You could tell that I didn't grow up getting everything and just being entitled. And you could tell that was not my reality, and I'm not going to allow you to paste that on me just because that's what makes sense to you. That's not true. I'm going to be very clear when I say this. I never, ever, ever, ever said that she put me out because I had the flu. Why? I had to leave anyway. It was already decided that I had to leave, and it was before I had the flu. So how's she gonna put me out because I had the flu when I already had the... Y'all, if she didn't want to catch the flu, she didn't want to catch the flu. I'm not mad about it. Y'all know she was in the hospital right after my grandmother passed. She don't need to get sick. I hate that my dog's health went down from me being sick and me not being the one to take care of her. But just leave her alone, please. Please leave her alone. Please don't make this worse on me than what it already is. I fully recognize that just because something isn't your intention doesn't mean that you are not responsible for the outcome. And please forgive me. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I planned. I didn't know people would take what I said and get an entirely different interpretation. I didn't say it'll be different if I said that, but I didn't. What I was saying is that I love my dog so much that if I see an issue with her, if I sense that something is wrong, I'm going to immediately drop what I'm doing and see to her that she is taken care of. Come on now. I wasn't talking big stuff like that towards her while I was living with her, so I'm not finna move out and do that and block my blessings and cut my days short. When y'all started attacking her like this, I had to sit down and think, how does this really look? Hypothetically speaking, what if I slapped that lady? What if I slapped that lady and she put me out? And y'all going to attack her? You don't know what happened. And I'm so sorry that I got on here and had to have share. I'm so sorry that I got on here and it sounds, the best example that I can give you, this is what now I feel like it is. So let's say there's a married couple, a man and a woman. And the woman says, you keep cheating on me. Leave, get out. I want a divorce. The husband says, okay, I'll leave. I'll get out. We'll get a divorce. But he's going and telling people, we ain't together no more because she told me to leave. She told me to get out. She said she wanted a divorce. But now the wife is saying, hold on, you ain't tell them you cheated on me. You ain't tell them you cheated on me. And that's why we got a divorce. You feel what I'm saying? That was not my intention. And I'm so sorry. Like, I did not realize that it could be taken like, because I was trying to be transparent, but I was also trying to spare people's feelings. I didn't realize that me saying that I had to get out and that it was an urgent move, that people's mind would go straight to that. I thought I was being careful. I thought I was being calculated. I said in the video, I have to move out. Boom. Now I got the flu. I didn't even think about that part. I was very transparent and I made it clear that that wasn't the case. But everybody took what I said. No, not everybody. A very small percentage. A lot of people understood, were able to comprehend the words that was coming out. But some people took it that I said she put me out because I had a flu. Don't say that, because y'all are going to her and antagonizing her, and it's upsetting her, and now she's coming to me and making me feel terrible. Terrible, like nothing, like crap. Like I need to go back in my shell and hide everything and lie and not be who I really am. That's how I feel. I don't even feel as comfortable as I did with the camera. Like, I was in such a good space. I finally felt like I could do what I loved unapologetically without feeling like I had to spare somebody else. I never told you to do that. I never said I needed an army of Let me tell you why you shouldn't do that. Even if you do care about me, this is what I want you to do. I want you to realize that when you go and disrespect an elder, you don't even know what happened. I didn't tell what happened, couldn't tell what happened, didn't want to tell what happened. And y'all still somehow found a reason. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Just go watch the video again. But I did not say that. I did not say that. I won't say that. That was not. I already had to leave. So we could cut that accusation, that allegation down. That was not the case. You don't know why. For those of you who are saying, oh, well, you should have just kept it to yourself if you couldn't tell everything. No. You want me to live in bondage and secrecy like I've been doing for the past 5 years? At some point, I want to be grown and I want to be able to pursue what I want to pursue without having to feel like, oh, I don't want to. No. I apologize for whoever the first person was to misconstrue that whole narrative, but I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I was very calculated, very respectful with everything that I said, and you are not going to flip this around and make it seem like I am this evil, disrespectful daughter who is trying to get clout and rise to the top by putting my mama down. I've never been like that. I've always uplifted her in all of the videos that I made. Now, YouTube, that's a different story. That was a different audience that wanted a different type of content. They like to see me antagonize her and make her upset and reaction. You get what I'm saying? But in every other video, I'm constantly talking about how beautiful she is, how good she looks for her age, complimenting her cooking. Now, that last video I did on TikTok, it was just a funny video because she had made that healthy dinner for herself and she opened her heart to give me some, and it was just so funny because it was just a random like palette of food. But anyway, I love her with my whole heart. I would give her the pennies off of my butt. I would do anything for her. I have done. And you're not going to switch the narrative of who I am just because a couple of people didn't understand. This wasn't even about telling my side. They say it's two sides to every story, or it's 3 sides, your side, my side, and true. I wasn't trying to tell my side. I was trying to share the new journey that God put me on. So it could be, now don't get me wrong, by no means am I perfect, but I felt like I'm going through this for a reason. I have a platform for a reason. Surely he wouldn't have thrown this on me if it was meant. He wouldn't even gave me the followers and the subscribers if it was meant. Oh, once this happened, then you stop posting. Because if I would have continued to post but not acknowledge what was going on, y'all were still gonna have questions. Even when I was living with her, if I post one video where I'm just doing my makeup, y'all asking where she at. Like, I thought I was being calculated, I was being respectful, and I'm not gonna allow y'all. I don't care if she did put me out because I had the flu. If she did, which I specifically said she didn't, but let's say that she did, let's say that was the case, you still don't need to be talking to her like that. You still need to get out of her comments spewing hate, because you're going to bring that back on yourself and you don't even know the full story. You don't know the full story. So don't do that. I'm telling you for your good. I'm telling you for her good, and I'm telling you for my good, because this is affecting me. I had to hurry up and go get my dog ESA certified so that she could live with me because of all of this. And it was never my intention to offend her or make her feel like I was trying to be funny or trying to paint her. No, I'm sorry that I'm going through something and she was connected to me and y'all were able to put a face. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I'm just trying to share what's going on with me and encourage people. You can't tell me what my intentions are. I'm going to tell you what my intentions are. You can't tell me that, Miss Linda. You can't tell me that. And most of y'all are in the same age bracket. Y'all cannot tell me what my intentions were. I am looking you in your eyes right now, and I'm telling you that those were not my intentions. But regardless, I still apologize because I want to go about this the right way. I don't want to be in the wrong. I don't want to bring, y'all know how I feel about that. I don't want to bring on a extra spiritual battle because something I did was wrong. I'm being very careful, very, very respectful, and very calculated. From the very beginning, I've made it clear that I don't play about my mama, if I don't play about a dog, and let me clear this up if somebody was confused. When I was like going on my rant about how I don't play about my dog and why I care about her so much, that wasn't directed towards my mama. I've always said that the grandma is the baby. My dog loves being with her. My dog loves being around her. I wasn't, like popping my stuff. I'm not finna, I wasn't doing that when I was living with her. I'm not gonna get away from her and start acting out of the norm, no. I don't like being on her bad side. I don't like not having her approval. When I did apologize for this, I knew she wasn't gonna accept it. It's already over with. She already thinks that I did this on purpose, and I'm trying to tarnish her character, and I'm trying to tear her down, and Lord knows, no, I'm not. Stop attacking her. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's making me upset. It's making my heart beat fast. It's making me not be able to focus on what I need to do. Don't do that. Because y'all are sending her messages and she's sending them to me, and I'm looking at it and I'm hurting because that's not what I wanted for her. I never planned for this to go this way. You can't sit up here and tell me what I plan to do. Mind you, it's a lot you don't know about me. Mind you, I've been secretive for 5 years. Don't try to act like you really, really know me to where you can tell what my intentions are. I'm not sharing any of this to create any drama. I'm not sharing any of this to make people feel sorry for me or feel bad for me or send me money. I know my leave out was looking crazy the past couple of videos, but I'm not trying to scam nobody. Truly, I apologize, y'all. This is not that. This is not for people to feel sorry for me. This was for me to be transparent and share what's going on. I feel like it helped me. It helped me not to feel bad about it because that's just what happened. And y'all watched in real time how God blessed me just that fast. I'm not perfect by no means. I'm not perfect. I go out. The Bible does not say that you have to be perfect. He says ask, knock, believe. Faith without works is dead. If you're going to believe, you need to do the work. I'm doing the work. Okay? I'm not going to have her approval. If you ask me, I never have. And I probably never will. I'm probably not going to have your approval either. And that's okay, because I'm not seeking your approval. I'm seeking his approval and my approval. This is for me. This is not for y'all. This is for me. This is for me. From the bottom of my heart, this is for me. I'm not trying to seek your approval. I can't seek her approval. I'm trying to break cycles. I'm trying to elevate. And I'm trying to encourage people while I do that. If you've been supporting me with love, I want to say thank you so much. Like, the unwavering support I never expected for so many of y'all to come out of the woodwork. Thank you to everyone who has loved and supported both of us this far. I specifically want to thank everyone who has respected me trying to venture and become more transparent and connect with my audience on a deeper level. Thank you for understanding and appreciating that. Honestly, I was not expecting this much support, like people saying that they've had similar experiences, and the way I'm handling mine is encouraging them. I am so grateful for that, and honestly, all I wanted was a positive outcome. I love her with everything in me, because for so long, not even because, for so long, that was all I had. I would never get on here to publicly disrespect, bash, ridicule the person who birthed me. If that's what you thought this was, you are gravely mistaken, and I apologize. I really hope that everything that I've said has hit home. I hope that what I meant, what I said, has been interpreted as what I meant. I don't want any more hiccups, any more I don't want it. I don't want it. I had to pause my content and take a breather because I felt so hurt and so terrible that something I meant for good was being turned around, and it wasn't even something that I said. It's something that y'all said. Don't do that to me. Can't you see I'm going through enough? Please don't do that to my mama. That's not helping me. That's making it worse on me. You're making it worse. You're making it worse. You're making it's not my environment because I'm not with her anymore. But she's telling me, you get what I'm saying? Just please chill. Don't do that. Please. From the bottom of my heart, I'm telling you to cease. Do not do that. For me, for her, and for you. That's not beneficial to you. I feel like I made a lot of the points that I wanted to make, but I also feel restricted. Like I'm not able to be, and I don't like feeling like that. I'm gonna regroup and try to keep myself true to what I wanted to do, and that was to be transparent, to share my life and be of some type of encouragement, not to tear people down, not to create a safe space for you to bash somebody. That's not my intention. Even if it happens, that's not my intentions. I'm being very careful, and I hope that most of you can continue to see that. I have a lot to do, a lot of preparation to make sure my dog is going to be able to stay with me now. So I will see you in the next video. Hopefully in the next video, I have my dog and she is staying with me. That's all I have to say. I got to regroup. I got to get right. And I'll see you later.